I do feel like I've definitely had moments in my life where I can sit back and relax and be like, okay, I'm happy I did this.
Daniel Garcia, it is so good to see you.
But they're few and far between. And the TNT title was a moment where I won the belt. And don't get me wrong, I was very happy, I was very proud, I'm very happy to hold this title and hopefully return the title to the relevancy that it once was. I love being TNT Champion, I love the pressure that comes with it, being the face of a network.
TNT Champion.
Being put in the TNT Twitter bio that Daniel Garcia is our champion, that was a pretty cool moment. But by no means it felt like this was the end of a journey. I woke up, I was good to go. I had to lace my boots, and I had never worn them before. I never trained in them. I never even put them on. We're not really sure what's happening yet tonight, but I hope it's a good result for all my family that made the trip here and my friends. But we'll see. You know, it's a crazy business. Anything can happen in any given moment. Lots of things can change. That's why we love it, right? I don't even know if these red laces look good. And my mom got me these red laces because the boot people don't have red laces sometimes. So my mom got me a pair of red laces as like a little gift, but the red laces didn't match the red boots, and I hate clashing colors, so they were clashing. So it's like, dang, I gotta put in these black laces, but the problem is the black laces, they were too short. So I was like, all morning, I wasn't even focused on the match. I was focused on trying to figure out how I'm gonna get these boots on. So honestly, like, I'm pretty good at forgetting about what I have to do and focusing on very minute issues in my life to not focus on the big picture. And that's kind of what I was doing all day. I was kind of focusing on like little things, so I didn't even have time to think about the big thing, which was my match with Jack Perry, which kind of ends up working out in my favor. I like to be very low pressure. I like to be very calm, so the less I can think about something, I feel like the better I perform. Could work, kind of, right? If I just don't do the top one, but then I have no... Ugh. Guys, this is why you should do stuff before one of the biggest matches of your life. You shouldn't wait until day of to try the laces and tie the boots and stuff. So this can be a learning lesson to everybody out there, I guess. Don't be like me. Don't be ill-prepared. Yo, can you text Isaiah and see if he's ready son? When I was trying to get a job at AEW, when I was an extra in Jacksonville doing the dark tapings, Jack was somebody who was like really coming up. He was like the valiant good guy that everybody loved. And he obviously had some complications in his life, some stuff that he's going through that, you know, changed his outlook on a lot of things. And he's not the same person that he used to be. I had an interview with like Renee on Close Up a couple weeks ago, just her talking about like, what do you have to do to break through the next level at AEW? And I told her I really don't know. And that I hope that you don't have to become a terrible bad person to break through to that next level. This place is Gotham. Like, this place is lawless. Like what is happening? Are these the things that we have to do to succeed?
Yeah.
Like, do you have to become a monster to get to the next step at AEW? And that's the question that I'm asking myself. Can somebody with any moral conscience find success here? Is it possible? And I think that's a question we all gotta ask ourselves. Lately, it kind of feels like I've been having to stoop to those levels.
You think he's ready? You think he's ready? Yes! You're only holding him back.
This guy tries to kill you. We did what we had to do. Listen, I take full responsibility for what happened that night. Tied this son of a bitch to a bus. I drove that car.
I'm on it, Jack!
It's on me.
You ready, Jack? Let's go!
Things get carried away sometimes.
Jack is someone who's really easy to hate and really be mad at. I think we all know that. And every time I see his face, I want to strangle him.
You have no idea what I've had to go through, what I've had to sacrifice to be here.
Jack knew exactly what he was doing.
Get out of that! He's so sad.
He knew exactly what he's doing with me. You know exactly what he's doing with Danny. Push him over the edge. Good job, Jack. How'd that work out for you? You knew exactly what he was doing.
Sometimes I feel like the only proper response to that is to return the favor. I don't know what else would be an appropriate response to somebody trying to put a chain around your best friend's neck and drag him by a bus. I feel like sometimes you gotta respond pretty aggressively. That's just me though. I got into wrestling because my mom was a wrestling fan, so she always had it on. And wrestling was one of those things that I was just kind of always into. It was just something that me and my family could always bond over and something that we always had in common.
Her and my family got in today, and they're at the world's largest candy store, allegedly. My mom said, yeah, we're at the world's largest candy store, but I feel like they might be lying. I feel like I've been into a bigger candy store before. So I don't know. Does New York have the biggest candy store?
They at least always saw my interest in it and were able to, you know, sacrifice their own lives to make sure that my hunger for wrestling was always fed, which I really appreciate.
They look happy though. Hope we don't break their hearts later. They'd be sad.
Your mom sounds awesome.
Yeah, my mom's the best.
How is she as a mom?
Raised 3 kids by herself in Buffalo. Not a lot of money. Like, when you're a kid, you grow up and you don't realize you're broke. And, you know, my mom always did a very good job of not letting us know that we were broke. But as you get older, obviously, you kind of like look back and you're like, oh, like my mom really had to sacrifice everything for us to have the things that we have. Like, my mom didn't get anything for herself for her entire life so her kids could have the things that they wanted and needed. She's a superhero to me. She's a real life superhero. She's the definition of love. Like, I think the definition of love is sacrifice, and my mom has sacrificed everything for her children. And, you know, I don't think I could ever, not that she would ever expect me to, but there's nothing I can do to ever like repay that for her, you know? And I feel like every day is a journey and a work in progress to try to just pay back like a little sliver of the sacrifices she gave for me and my siblings. Like, in any life, if I had 1,000,000 lives, I would choose my mom to be my mom every single time. We could do a 4-hour thing about my mom right now if we wanted to.
So I'm excited about a lot of things tonight. I'm excited to, you know, wrestle in front of thousands of people, like maybe win my first championship at AEW. But I don't think anything excites me more than meeting the man himself, the Rizzler. He's going to be in the house tonight. I'm excited. Let's go. When I saw him at All Out, the only words I said to him were double chunk chocolate cookie. I yelled it to him like 4 times. I didn't say hi. I didn't say nothing. I just walked up to him. I said, double chunk chocolate cookie. And I had only knew who they were for like a day before that, or a couple days before that. Isaiah and his brother had showed them to me. I didn't know nothing about them. So now that I do like understand their lore and, you know, who they are, I'm excited to see them tonight. I feel like I got a better grasp on who they are.
So if I had to pick between the chicken bake or the double chunk chocolate cookie, honestly, I've never been to a Costco, I'm not gonna lie to you. But if I had to pick one to try for the first time, I would pick the double chunk chocolate cookie. New York is so cool because it's so close to New York, right? So me and Isaiah, we stayed in New York that week.
It's daylight for Danny Garcia. And you know, you're rocking with you in New York City, my city. You know, me in Times Square, New York City with it. If you know, you know. Yeah, I on the way to Newark, New Jersey. I just took this whole shit over, man.
Also, one of my friends from home, an independent wrestler named Eric.
Major. Yo, you see how we just put the bag in that hard?
Yo, what's up with you, bro?
Slamming.
Yo, these kids nowadays got no respect.
He's just a good person to have around. He keeps me like level-headed for the week. It's just good to have somebody like from home, like with you throughout like such a high-pressure week. Me, Eric, Isaiah, and Cheesecake, the AEW security, famous AEW security, we all hung out for the week. So we had like a real feeling of normalcy that week, of stuff that we normally do when we're in the city. And that's how we wanted to treat the week. It's like a normal week, you know, not too high pressure. It was Isaiah's first title defense. It was my first title win. So we wanted to keep it low pressure as we could, relax, enjoy each other's company. And, you know, that's what we did.
Yo, you know you're about to win a TNT Championship tonight?
Maybe. That wrong.
He's on the conference though.
I'm trying to wear in the bottoms of them. No, it's all good. I get why it's a weird look, you know?
What is he doing and why?
Huh?
I said, what are you doing and why?
Oh yeah, I'm just wearing in the bottom. So they're not so slippery. Yo, where's the valet at? Tuesday, Thursday?
Pay-per-view cut, regular shit, in New York City, you know the vibes. Old vintage jersey, Jason Kidd, if you know, you know. Every big pay-per-view you have, I'm putting that shit on now. And watch. People gonna start following the trend, but just know your boy Zay did it first. Alright? Your boy Zay did it first. This is documentary proof. What's up, man?
Did what first?
How you doing? I love you. Did what first?
Me and Isaiah, like, people make fun of us. Like, we do everything together. It's one of those relationships where if you see one of us, you're gonna see the other one. Like, we talk on the phone, like, no exaggeration, probably like 4 times a day. Like, we talk every day, multiple times a day. Like, as corny as it sounds, like, he's like one of the people in my life that, you know, I can be 100% myself around him, and he can be 100% himself around me too. And I feel like me and Isaiah, our bond has kind of helped other people bond in AEW as well. Like, they see how me and Isaiah are with each other, and the inside jokes that we have, and the handshakes that we have. And now all of a sudden we have handshakes with like half the roster, and everybody on the roster is like in on our inside jokes and stuff. We've really developed like a great network of friendship in AEW that I feel like stemmed with me and Isaiah. Yeah, he's definitely like a little bit like my road husband. So yeah, me and Isaiah have a very special relationship where he's my best friend. I'm very grateful to have him, for sure.
Guys, right now we are on 34th Street, and this is a sneak peek of where we're about to be at in a couple of weeks, December 21st, December 20th, and December 22nd. Oh shit, I thought we was nearby. Wait, might pause it and then we come back to it. Guys, so if you look to your right, we're about to pass the Hammerstein Ballroom. Free promotion right here. December 20th, December 21st, December 22nd, we are going to be here. AEW is here live at the Manhattan Center. Give it up! No pop. No pop.
We got stuck in some traffic. We got the vibes going with the boys in the car. I'm excited. It's gonna be a good day. Let's get it. Y'all have a good night. Yo, who put that there? Yeah, oh. I gotta do something. Where's some shirts?
DJ right here, like you said, get the triple black.
It's a little snakeskin-ish, kind of. It's like, yeah.
Carbon fiber there. Just did a nice cut out the trunk.
I think it's gonna be good.
Appreciate you coming out there.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you for everything.
Pay-per-view gear, let's go. This is AEW star Daniel Garcia and AEW Black Diamond cards for Upper Deck are available.
Amazing. Thank you, bro. You keep that.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you. He's been cutting promos for 10 minutes, this guy. Big age.
We've been in the locker room and we probably hear
Double chunk chocolate cookie. And say I bring the doom, but you know what? The doom is no match at all for the boom, and that's what we're doing tonight.
AJ has such a respect for wrestling. Like, wrestling is in that man's blood. It's crazy. Like, he has such a respect for the business, and the kid's a sweetheart too. And to me, the coolest thing about them is seeing these experiences that a father is giving his child. That's the coolest thing in the world to me. Like, that's something that I really, really respect.
What's good, bro? I saw your fast food ranking. It was kind of trash, I'm not gonna lie. You put the
Chicken Big Mac number 1.
What are we doing?
Like, there are people who just, when you're around them, they make you feel good. And they definitely gave me like a lot of positivity going into the day, and they're just good people to be around. And I feel like wrestling, it's easy to have fun when you're around people who know how to have fun and who know how to, you know, bring that positive energy and bring a little bit of the boom. They definitely did.
You got a big title match tonight?
I do, Adrian.
All right, you got to do your thing, right?
Yes.
You've been doing it all along.
Yes.
I know you've been doing this all along, all right? So any of those nerves that pop in, get rid of them. Get them out of there right now, okay? You got to be excited, okay? You got to do what you know you could do, okay? You got everybody out here depending on you, okay? You got Big Justice. You got the Rizzo.
Thanks.
You got Big Boom AJ right here counting on you. So you got to get out there tonight, and you got to bring the boom!
And then afterwards, what are we gonna get?
We're gonna go get a double chunk chocolate cookie!
Thanks, bro. I'm so hyped. I just got a promo from Big AJ himself.
Well, first off, I am so
Yeah, I think I'm very hard on myself, not just in wrestling, but just in life. Like, I'm hyper hard on myself. Very, very hard on myself. And not in like a, oh, feel bad for me way. It's just what it is. It's just how I am. And that's how I like it, to be honest.
Tired. Very tired. Excited. See what happens. I assume. Do I look like somebody who just won a title?
In hindsight, obviously a great moment, but it's one of those things where, you know, I'm in the ring with my rival. I'm filled up with so much aggression and anger and passion to where it didn't feel like a celebration. And it wasn't something that I wanted to like relish in the moment a lot of, especially in my mind. I know I'm going right into the Continental Classic after this. Like, I know I got no time to rest. I know literally next week I'm gonna have to wrestle one of the best people on the roster. So it wasn't a moment that I really wanted to take in. It didn't feel like a destination. It felt like a beginning. Put the AEW flag on my back, walked to the back, and it was business as usual. Didn't treat it like it was much. Obviously, it means a lot to me. Great moment. It'll be a great moment to look back on 10 years from now, but now is not the time to look back and relish in what a great moment it was. Now's the time to put my nose to the grindstone and get to work.
Big night, talk to us. What's going on? What do you think?
We got to do something about this belt first, you know, but it's a pretty ugly belt, but it's not about how the belt looks. It's about what it represents. You know, this is Cody's title. This is Brody Lee's title. Rest in peace. This is Christian Cage, Adam Copeland. All these people have held this belt, and we finally got it out of the hands of somebody who just views it as a prop for them to customize, and got it in the hands of somebody who will treat it like what it is. And that is one of the most prestigious, important championships in this business. And I mean that, you know. How you feel? Fuck, come here.
He's being hard on himself. And the thing about Danny, when you really get to know him, you're gonna understand that he's very driven. To an outsider, it seems like the end. You've accomplished your goal. It's the culmination. It's the end of a story. You're at the top of the mountain. And I think that night, Danny, more so than I did, realized we weren't at the top of a mountain. We were at the bottom of another one.
Your mom's a sweet lady, you know? She really is. Just to have her there tonight, I'm sure it's special for her.
I didn't even see her.
I don't even know if you realize how much it will mean to her. Just you succeed at that level.
I mean, I don't think there was a pressure with my mom being there. Like, my mom's like my best friend. So it's just like having your best friend in the crowd. It's like having Daddy Magic on commentary. It was no added extra pressure to me, but I knew that if I didn't get the job done that night, it wouldn't have made a difference. They still would have loved me the same and looked at me the same, and you know, it would have been no problem for them if I would have lost that match. But I'm very happy I was able to win it with them in the building. It meant a lot to me.
Let's get my mom back here, though. Let's do it. Come on, let's celebrate. Let's get rid of this ugly ass belt. Come on. Let's go.
Get the regular one, eh? Let's go.
Yeah, so we flew the whole family out for Newark. We flew out my mom, my sister, my cousin, my baby cousin, and my niece and my mom all came to the show. So, you know, we had a pretty full house. We had a good little Dana Garcia section that night. I'm glad they could all be there.
Oh, that is a nice belt. We were worried it was that garbage one. Yeah.
I kind of like the other one.
Sometimes I think these moments, it's not even so much about me. Sometimes I feel like it means more to my family than it does for me. I feel like, you know, I'm not doing it so much for myself. I'm doing it more for them. Like, letting my niece and my baby cousin hold the belt and stuff like that means a lot to me, because I think it shows them my uncle could do it, my cousin could do it, why can't I? And that's something that means a lot to me. Just showing people in my family that you can chase your dreams and you can make stuff happen, as corny as it sounds. It's the reality of it. It helps when you see somebody who looks like you and somebody who comes where you come from, do what they want to do. That'll help you do what you want to do and realize it's possible. So having my family there and being able to show the kids and my mom and my sister and my cousin the belt, it was a really cool moment.
Do the dance. Here, I can hold your belt for you. Do your dance.
You're gonna be proud of me today. Are you sure? Look at me.
I think me being happy is very important to my mom. And it's not so much about like cool accomplishments or anything like that. I think my mom just wants to make sure that, one, I'm happy, and two, that, I'm a good man. And I think everything else is just a cherry on top.
Yo, we did it. We did it. We did it. Yo. We did it. We did it. Yeah. Anything is possible.
And I feel like I wanted this TNT title for so long. I pictured in my mind, what's it gonna be like when I finally win it? And then I won it, and then I still wanted more.
TNT Champion.
I feel like I'm still hungry. I feel like I want to accomplish more. So I will say right now, there's been nobody announced yet. I'm gonna be the first person to announce myself at the Continental Classic.
I think that's why I felt like I need to enter myself in the C2 right away, because I realized this isn't fulfilling me in the way I need to fulfill me. Like, I want more. And I think that can be a dangerous game to play, but I also think that's what makes the best of the best who they are. I'm excited for the challenge. I know it's not going to be an easy journey. I know I'm going to have a lot of people coming after what I have. I know I have a lot on my plate, but I feel ready. And I think I've been ready. And I'm excited to show how ready I really am.
Yep. This whole promo is gonna be about my boots and me. Yeah, cosplay family. It's awesome. I love it.
Beautiful. Amazing.